Hello again, everyone, and welcome to yet another show review. Hooray! It's your weekly Wednesday show reviews, and I only have this show review to do, and then one more in a week from now, and that'll be it for the show reviews. Sad face. But we're almost done going through all these show reviews, 14 in total, and this will be show review number 13. I believe I said last week that the last show review was actually going to be after the show had premiered, but I was mistaken. So this actually works out pretty good then, because the last one will be right before Improv-A-Ganza airs. And for those who didn't know, or just as a friendly reminder, Improv-A-Ganza will officially be airing on April 11th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be repeats at 11 o'clock p.m. and also at 2 a.m. And there will be a new episode every single weeknight. So there will be 5 new episodes every week, which I think is fantastic. And again, the show times are 8 o'clock p.m., 11 o'clock p.m., and 2 a.m. The 11 o'clock p.m. and 2 a.m. slots will be repeats. So, yay! I'm excited. I'm so excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm so excited for the new show to start. And I don't know if you had heard or not, but it seems that the Charlie Sheen bit that I'd mentioned many show reviews ago, I thought it wasn't going to be aired, and then I learned actually some weeks ago that it is going to be aired, and I learned today that it's going to be the second episode to air. And I believe one of the Wayne Brady episodes is going to be the very first episode. Not entirely certain on that, but that's what I've heard. So, yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how much they censor of what happened with Charlie Sheen. I think it was Jeff B. Davis who tweeted something that the Charlie Sheen bit was going to be one entire long censor bleep, and to me that sounds about right, but we'll see. Anyway, was there something else I wanted to get to? The website is coming along, still isn't up yet, but I'm making good progress on it. It will definitely be open before the show premieres. I know that for certain. And until you can go to my website, you can check out the official Improv-A-Ganza website. My website I'm working on is a fan site, and it will have a lot of stuff on it, but there's also the official website, which is at tv.gsn.com/shows/improv. And there's also the official GSN channel with GSN videos, and they're uploading some stuff too, but not as much as we are, I don't think. I'm trying to think of videos that I'm going to be able to upload after the show premieres. I still don't know if I'm going to be able to upload full episodes. The answer is probably not, but I'm going to see if I can upload like clips and, you know, just things to get people enticed and excited and keep up the momentum, because even though we're pushing hard for a lot of people to support the show in the beginning, we still have to have those people support it all the way through. Because again, the more support there is, the more chances are for further seasons and more episodes and more tapings and everything. And that's what we all want, right? We want the show to be a success and a hit. And that's the purpose of this channel. And yeah. Thank you for everyone, once more, who has been supporting us, helping us out, promoting the show. Thank you so much to all of our subscribers. We are very close to reaching our halfway mark to the final cast promo. I believe there's only about 190 subscribers left until I get to announce who will be in the final cast promo, and then just 1,000 more after that, which isn't that many people. So we're getting there. It's getting close. And it'll be really good to upload that final cast promo, because I'm excited to show you guys it. It'll be really funny, and you'll enjoy it. I know you will. So enough with my first announcements. I'm going to get on to the actual show review now. How about that? This is, again, the 13th show review. It is the second to last one for the second set of shows that I attended. This show was February 5th of 2011. It was the late show, so the second show of that evening. And the performers were Kathy Kinney, Drew Carey, Colin Mockery, Brad Sherwood, Jeff B. Davis, Chip Eston, and Ryan Stiles. The first game was freeze tag. And before I get any further, I just want to say something. You know, all the performers are really such talented folks. All of them. They really are. It's not just Ryan and Colin and Wayne. They all are so funny in all their own ways and their own rights and their own talents and skills. Drew Carey has an essential role in Improv-A-Ganza. Not only is it, you know, kind of his show and with his name and everything, but he's going to be in every single episode. And it's not just him sitting behind a desk this time. He actually performs in a lot of games. And I know some people are always been like, ho hum, he wasn't very funny on Whose Line. Oh, he's not a great improviser. Well, I'll tell you what. Drew is a great improviser. His skills and knowledge for being a good improviser have increased dramatically over the years. Because he's been doing it a lot now. He did it with Green Screen Show. He's been doing the Improv AllStars tours for, gosh, a decade now, if not longer. He did the Green Screen Show tour. So he has a lot of improv experience under his own belt as well now. So Drew's really kicked it up. Kathy her skills have grown tremendously as well. And, you know, I don't even have to go through everyone to say. I just want to throw it out there, though, that give all the performers a chance. It's not just about Ryan and Colin. Yes, Ryan and Colin are fabulous, wonderful kings of comedy. You know, Wayne will always be exceedingly talented. They all bring something to the table. And I'm really excited to see how the rotating cast will work on TV. In person, I loved it. It gave everyone a chance to intermingle and mix. It wasn't just the same people doing the same games. The mix-up and it was kind of like a new burst of flavor of improv instead of the same things that we always saw on Whose Line. So keep an open mind to that. And I think it's something that everyone will really enjoy about Improv-A-Ganza. But that's just my opinion. You might think differently, but I hope that you just keep, again, an open mind about it. Anyway, I'm going to continue back with the show review. The second game that was played was New Choice, and it was with Ryan and Kathy. And Colin did the calling for it, and they had lost their car keys. Don't remember this game at all. Yeah, sadly, I remember very little now. Which, in a way, that's a good thing, because then when I see the episodes, I won't remember exactly what happens. It'll be kind of fresh to me again. So, yay. The third game was Song to an Audience Member, and it was, again, a trio with Jeff and Chip and Brad, and they did a sexy, cool jazz song. Yeah, sexy and cool and jazz. And once more, I know I've said this a couple times now, I love it when they do the trio songs. Jeff and Chip and Brad, just the three of them, cohesively working together. It was brilliance. The fourth game that was played was Options, played by Colin and Drew, and Brad did the calling for it. It was about sewing machines. I do not remember this show at all. The fifth game was Question This, and it had everyone but Brad and Colin. The sixth game was Moving People, and it had Drew and Kathy, and it was about football. I actually kind of remember this game. I remember there being a lot of attempting to throw the football to one another, and neither of them being able to catch it. And then Drew getting mad at Kathy because he accused her of being too girly for football, or something to that extent. The 7th game was a two-headed expert. One head, or one group, I guess you could say, was Colin and Brad. And then the next group was Ryan and Jeff. And it was about chemistry. And I do remember this one. I remember it being very funny. And I think that they kept cracking up a lot during this one. I might be wrong on that, but if I remember right, they cracked up a little bit. And I love it when they crack up, because it shows that they're having fun too. Yay. The 8th game was sound effects, played by Brad and Drew. And it was all about Alexander the Great. And, they had some special guests for this sound effects. It wasn't just normal audience participation. They brought out 2 people to do the sound effects for this, one of which was Rich Fields, who is the announcer for Drew Carey's Improv-A-Ganza. He does all the good old announcing for it, and the other guy was some guy named Steve, whose last name I sadly don't remember, but he does voice work for the Inside Edition. And they both did well, especially Rich. Rich did really well. And it was fun seeing people who are actually in voiceover work and who have great voices do sound effects. So I particularly enjoyed that sound effects. The 9th game was Sentences, played by Ryan and Chip, and it was the Welcome to Hell soap opera. Yeah, I can relate to that soap opera, and I think a lot of us can. The 10th game was First Date, played by Kathy and Colin, and I apparently didn't write down... Oh! That's why, because it's First Date. I was going to say, I didn't write down what the scene was, but it's First Date, where they get the couple and reenact their first date. And I don't remember what it was about. And the 11th game, and the final game, was Greatest Hits, and Drew and Colin did the selling of the CD set, and it was again a trio for the singing with Chip and Jeff and Brad. And they did 4 different song styles this time. They did a country song, which I have notes here that says something about a hog. Oh, it was Songs of the Hog Farmer. That's what it was. Songs of the I can speak. Songs of the Hog Farmer. That's harder to say than it looks. Hog Farmer. Yeah. I lied. I said there are 4 song styles. But there was only 3. It was country. And they also did a French song. And an 80s techno song. I particularly liked the 80s techno song. Country, French, and 80s songs seem to be some of the styles that they're the best at. They're pretty good at jazz, though, too. I mean, they're good at all of them. I'm just saying those three styles are the ones that they do very often. I wish they'd done more songs for kids or songs for tots, because the one that they did do about the pancakes some shows ago, that was so funny. That was one of the best ones ever. My friend and I still sing it. Anyway, that wraps up this show review, and I will have the final show review in a week's time. We are only 12 days away from Drew Carey's Improv-A-Ganza finally airing on the Game Show Network, and I will be uploading my video of what you can do if you don't get the Game Show Network video here pretty soon, within the next few days, I think. Keywords, I think. But don't despair. You're not alone. There's a lot of people who don't have the channel or who live out of country. I'm sure there'll be a solution. Alright, well, you have a fantabulous day, and I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. So take care and see you next time. Bye!